Hello everyone, Sharpedo43 once again bringing you all a postseason battle for the PMU. The opponent for this battle is going to be Blindman and the Canberra Cradilys. Now, if you're wondering what a postseason battle is essentially when a battle takes place after the regular season has been completed. Well, whether completely or incompletely, but you know, it basically has to be finished. And that's kind of what's going on right here. Now, if you're wondering, is it finished already, as in only 4 weeks in? Well, remember when I said this? However, at the same time, I'm not really sure how I feel about them doing another season for us, given that last season wasn't really looking too hot, to say the least, honestly. Given that the league almost kind of collapsed, like by the time we reached week 9, I think, or week 8 was it? I don't remember, somewhere around there. So for them to start another season right now, even though we did technically have time for another season, I just was wondering, was everybody else really down for that, honestly? Well, turns out I was actually right about that. So as a result, yeah, obviously the league basically estiró la pata, pues. So as a result, there's pretty much nothing left for me to do after week 4. I also tried getting in contact with my week 5 opponent, and he kind of wasn't really paying attention to me. In fact, it kind of seemed like he was clearly just ignoring me, so he probably was so done with the league anyway, so there was not really much left to do other than to battle this guy, who, by the way, actually had the most humble courtesy to actually approach me for the battle. And I said yeah, because I actually did want to do more ORAS battles, honestly. I honestly am a little disappointed that the league had to go this way, but you know, that stuff happens, and that's kind of my luck also, honestly. So what more can I expect? As for the music for this battle, I need to look up what the theme is here, because I don't remember which one is which again. Yeah, hold on a second. Which one's which again? Okay, it's music 9. We're gonna play that one because my younger sibling was talking about it a while ago, and was talking about how bad it was. I couldn't say that right, but you know, he liked it, and just to give him like the little nod right there, I'm gonna use this song. And plus, this is gonna be like the last battle for PMU anyway, so I don't see why we shouldn't. Anyways, notepad. So like I said before, the league is pretty much finished, so there's not gonna be any more battles after this one. This is just a fun battle that we're gonna be doing. It's just so I can get more battles from ORAS into this channel, because that's kind of what I wanted, honestly. But anyways, he has Mega Guard, because Gardevoir is his Mega, by the way. Not like me, who has only the regular Gardevoir. He has the Mega. Let's see. So he brought Tangrowth, he brought Zapdos, he brought Metagross, okay. He brought Seismitoad. He brought Goodra. What didn't he bring that I was expecting him to bring? Well, looking at his draft, I was fearing his Swellow. I was kind of also fearing his Keldeo and his Drapion, but he did not bring any of these 3. If he brought Goodra... Oh, I was also kind of afraid of Chinchino. I was kind of thinking, since this will be a fun battle, he'll probably try to bring like a Scarf set with Skill Link, and just try to flinch me with a 5-hit Rock Blast or 5-hit Tail Slap or something. I don't know. But anyways, as for what should I lead with, that's actually a really, really good question. I don't exactly know what I should lead with. I think I'm gonna lead with Electrode, just because if he leads with... Oh, but what if he leads Seismitoad, no? I'm gonna bank that he doesn't lead with Seismitoad. But yeah, here it goes. This is the last battle. This is the last battle, and we're gonna see if we can win it. Although it's not gonna be too big of a deal if we don't win it, just because this battle isn't really gonna affect anything, honestly. This battle's just for the lowsies. Just because the guy had the, like... He actually came to me for the battle, so I was like, you know what? Why not? Okay, so he does actually lead with the Tangrowth, which... I don't know how I feel about this, because this could mean that he has either Earthquake for my Electrode or Sleep Powder, which, you know, obviously isn't good for me. I could Toxic. In fact, looking at his team, nothing really appreciates the Toxic, so I could just go for it and then Volt Switch. So I'm gonna just go for the Toxic right here. He's gonna switch out into what? Zapdos? Seismitoad. Okay. but that's my luck, obviously. I'm just gonna go for the Toxic again anyways, because now he gets rocks for free now. If this was a battle that actually mattered, I would have been so triggered at that, honestly. Well, I kind of am a little, like, bummed that, again, I'm missing these damn Toxics when I need them not to. Because now, because I missed that, now I'm just giving this guy, like, the free opportunity to do whatever the heck he wants. Now, the question is he going to predict the switch here and just actually force me to do something else? Do I even have a... Do I even have, like, a... I actually don't. And what I'm particularly afraid of here is that he predicts me to switch into Skarmory here and just go into Zapdos. Do I do it? Let's try to switch in Skarmory. Because what's the worst he can do? Earthquake, probably? Yeah, because honestly, yeah. I could have easily switched in Skarmory here and then getting the Stealth Rocks up after getting the Toxic off, but unfortunately I missed, so as a result. Okay, he does predict he does switch out and actually, like, you know, sends in Gardevoir. Now, the only thing I'm particularly afraid with this thing is that it ends up having, like, Thunderbolt. And I don't want this thing to set up substitutes either, because that would be kind of bad. What do I need this thing for? This Skarmory. It can take hits from Tangrowth. But at the same time, I also don't want this thing to be hitting me with anything. Summary. Let's see. Obviously nothing appreciates this damn Gardevoir. Let's just see if he has fucking... Let's just see if he has Thunderbolt. If he has it, he'll have it. He switches out again. Zapdos, okay. Now that I get my rocks up, I guess he doesn't have Thunderbolt. I guess he doesn't have Thunderbolt because otherwise he would have switched in. He would have gone for it right there just to get damage off. I think Gardevoir actually straight up KOs Skarmory if it's not Spadef invested, which I think this Skarmory isn't. Well, actually, I think I do have some Spadef investment on this Skarmory, but I think it can still either one-hit KO me or put me in range where anything can KO me, honestly. But I got my rocks up, which is good. Now I'm gonna send in this Lantern, because this thing can actually do me some good. Let's see if he has Defog. Would be nice for him to get rid of these rocks for me too, honestly. He is gonna Thunderbolt. Now here, this is actually a good question. He could go back into Seismitoad here, but he'll take rocks and then a turn of poison. But he'll get his rocks back up. Oh, no, wait, he has them up already. He has them up already. Wait, what item do I have on this Lantern? Summary? Lefties, okay. That's what I was like, why didn't I take rocks damage? Lefties. Although, I could have sworn I don't recover entirely after a round of Stealth Rocks, but I could be wrong, I don't know. Going for Scald is obviously suboptimal, since he can actually send in the Seismitoad, like I said. If he doesn't send that in, he could send also the Goodra. But what can he really do if he sends in Seismitoad, no? So I'm gonna just try to go for Toxic here. If he goes into Metagross, we Volt Switch, and then we'll go into... Okay, he's gonna go into Goodra. Okay, that's fine. That is actually fine. He'll take Rocks, and then I go for Toxic. Thankfully, he does not miss, because, jeez, I'm like now kind of scared out of my mind that I'm just gonna miss every time I predict correctly. It has to be when I'm making the risky play that it actually ends up landing. Like, come on now, we're not gonna do that kind of stuff. Alright. Now the question is, do I want to stay here and take a Draco Meter, or do I want to switch in something? My Amoonguss was designated to deal with this thing. At least particularly when it comes to taking hits and then switching out. So we could do that now. Summary? Let me see. What moves do I have for this thing? But this also has its own special designation too. And that is to avoid that Zapdos from paralyzing my Lopunny. So because of that, I'm gonna try to switch in Amoonguss here. I'm gonna try to switch it in. I don't know how effective this will be though. He could go for Draco Meteor here. Substitute while being toxic. Hopefully this isn't an obnoxious resting set with acid armor or something like that, because that would be kind of annoying. But it's not Assault Vest, which is good to know. I guess we could try to find out if this thing is like... I don't know. Okay, he does have Fire Blast, so substitute with Fire Blast. I don't think this one hit kills me. No, it doesn't. This does nothing though, like jeez. Unfortunately, he does go for Draco Meteor here if he has it though. So if that's the case, what do I want to switch in? He does have Fire Blast, so he goes for that again. I think we have to send in Lantern because I need to keep this Among Us healthy. Because I kind of need this Among Us in case he has Gardevoir with Substitute. I can take those Moonblast or Hyper Voices on a partial basis. Yeah, he's getting leftovers, but he's toxic anyway, so it's like, it's not a big deal. But let's see. Okay. I think the next turn he goes down, but so he's gonna probably try to go for the Draco or something. I'm kind of wondering if from this range I can actually take a hit from. If I go into Lopunny right here, because I want to go for Volt Switch. Oh, he's from Australia. Ooh, that's actually kind of scary. This man's from Australia. This means this guy can kick my ass. Holy shit, I gotta watch out. I gotta watch out, man. Okay, so if I go for Volt Switch, and say I go for Mega Lopunny, what would he want to go into? Either Tangrowth or the Metagross even. Yeah, because Metagross could be a decent switch in actually, especially since I don't have a lot to switch into it. We'll go for Volt Switch, and we're gonna Volt Switch into Lopunny. Okay, he goes for Dragon Pulse. That's no big deal. Actually, he might actually live this, actually. He might actually live this. He might live it because leftovers might save him, actually. I'm gonna go into Among Us then, in that case. I don't like how he's crippling my Lantern, though. Yeah, these leftovers are gonna save him for a bit. See? I told you. I told you. I told you. This gives me a chance to switch back in. But obviously switching into Skarmory is a bad idea. I'm gonna switch into Lantern again. And I might lose Lantern here if he ends up going for another Dragon Pulse. But I just don't want to risk him taking out my Among Us. Because Among Us I kind of need it for Gardevoir just to an extent. Just to get some damage, honestly. He is going to predict me. And he's actually going to go for the Dragon Pulse. Okay, that's a rip me. I didn't want to switch in Skarmory though, because I feel like I need that, honestly. Especially since he switched it out on my Skarmory too. Something tells me he probably doesn't even have Thunderbolt. Unless he's bluffing it. Okay, but we both lost something, unfortunately. I lost one of my electrical immunities, which is actually kind of bad because now Zapdos can kind of Volt Switch at his leisure. He could go back into Seismitoad here, honestly. Now the question is, I'm afraid of him going into Mega Guard or Metagross for this. But there's a part of me that also feels like he might send in Seismitoad, predicting my Electro to come in. But let's see. If we bring in... It's because Tangrowth is still a problem here. The Tangrowth is going to be kind of an issue. I have Skarmory that can take hits from it, but... Well, these rocks are up. I don't know about that. What if he does send in... what's it called, though? In all honesty, he could bring in Mega Gardevoir. I'm gonna try to send in Among Us. Hopefully, I don't regret this. He does go into Gardevoir. Okay. Now, I want to see what kind of Gardevoir this is. Like, if it has Substitute or something. Although, well, he has the Mega Evolve, obviously. I do have the Payapa Berry for this thing, so if he goes for Psyshock, I think I should take one. I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb. Just in case he goes for... I think maybe I should have gone for the what's it called? The Clear Smog, in case he sets up a Calm Mind in my face. Yeah, you see? I told you he'd have Substitute. Now he has to choose whether or not he wants to actually stay in and attack me. Or does he actually want to... Does he want to actually switch out, predicting me to go for another Sludge Bomb right here? I could go for Spore as well, predicting that Metagross to come in, because I don't really have much switch-ins for Metagross, actually. So maybe, just maybe, we can go for the Sludge Bomb. He knows I can probably... But I don't have much switch-ins to this damn thing either. He could switch into Metagross though. Yeah, he could switch into Metagross knowing that he probably expects that I have the Payapa Berry. I kind of want to go for Sport, but if he goes for Substitute, that's kind of where we're in trouble. So I'm going to just keep going for Sludge Bomb. Force him to switch out. Okay, he's going to go for the Psyshock. Hopefully this doesn't crit though, because that would just be bad. Okay, thankfully it does not. Just get that nice damage on this thing. No poison, but this is honestly better than nothing. Question now is, how do I get out of this situation? Looking at what he has left, the only thing I kind of need right now for the Electrode for is the Tangrowth, because Tangrowth I can't really touch, honestly. I'm gonna try to switch in Skarmory here. I need to see something. Let's see if he has Wish. Okay, he has Psyshock. The question is, does he have Thunderbolt? And he has just been bluffing it this whole time. Because I really don't want to have to lose a Mon for no reason here. And I can't necessarily roost on this thing. Unfortunately, Zygarde does not have E-Speed, so I can't switch that in. How do I get out of this situation? Oh, I switched in Electro. Ugh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do whatsoever. Oh, he went for Hidden Power. Fire, probably? Okay, he went for Hidden Power Fire, and that did a lot, honestly. I want to believe I can take this thing out with just a Foul Play, though. If I go for Volt Switch right here, what do I send in? This is a pretty tough one, actually. I'm gonna try to Volt Switch. Okay, he's gonna switch it out. Seismitoad. It's gonna take more rocks damage and poison damage. But what is this thing gonna do, honestly? He already has his rocks up, so there's not really much it can do. I'm gonna try to switch this thing in. The Among Us. Let's see if he predicts me to switch out. No, he's gonna go for Scald. Crit, burn, like jeez, this RNG has been so ridiculous lately. But what are we gonna do? And it puts me back at like where I was, if not worse. And as of now, I don't really have a lot of switch-ins. What do I need this? Is this Among Us good for anything? I already got the damage I needed on the Mega Guard. Oh yeah, I need it for Tank Growth, honestly. Hopefully he doesn't go for Ice Beam here, because that would be kind of annoying. Although he could. He could. This is a tough one. I actually don't know what he could go for here. Skarmory... Skarmory can be good. Well, it's not good against Seismitoad. It's not good against Metagross. Gardevoir's almost dead, honestly. And it has Hidden Power Fire for Skarmory anyway, so it would go down to any of these mons. The only thing it can possibly take hits from is probably the Tank Growth. And in return, it can probably hit it with not Toxic. But one thing I know for certain... Electro can still do something towards that Metagross. That's why I want to keep it around. But I don't know if I should send it in or not. Right now this thing is doing nothing but Scald, so... I don't know if I want to like have Zygarde or even Skarmory take the hit. You know what? I'll send in Skarmory. Yeah, Skarmory is the least useful, I feel. Yeah, I feel Skarmory is the least useful here. Oh, he has Ice Punch. To which I believe I have the Rocky Helmet for, yeah. Okay. Honestly, he could expect me to switch back into Among Us, take rocks and burn damage, and then get Ice Punched. Is that what I want? If I send in Lopunny here and Fake Out and have this thing go down, he could end up just bringing in the Metagross, and then the Metagross kind of does me in. But once this Seismitoad's out of the way, Electro can kind of freely Volt Switch whenever he finds appropriate. Let's see if we can Roost here real quick. We're gonna stay in and let this go down. Oh, he's gonna switch out into what? Zapdos? Yeah, he's gonna switch in Zapdos. A lot of his stuff is taking damage though, which is good. Although now that I don't have the... Now that I don't have the Lantern though, this is where this thing also becomes a problem. Because I don't know if... He can now go for Heat Wave and Thunderbolt and literally anything now that I don't have Lantern. And I, on the other hand, don't have much for it. The only thing I can really do is send in Electrode here. Hope Heat Wave doesn't KO me because I did have some bulk invested onto this thing. But then what do I do for the Metagross? Because the Metagross is what I'm also particularly afraid of. Yeah, because I think this Zapdos has Hidden Power Ice for my Zygarde, honestly. But it has Heat Wave for Amoonguss and Skarmory. Only thing that can take care of this thing is Lopunny. With Fake Out and Return. And if he stays in with on my Electrode, if I survive the Heat Wave, he'll take some damage from Volt Switch, putting it possibly in range to take it out. But I do need this, this Electrode is only for the Metagross, really, honestly. Because against everything else, it doesn't really do much. It's also one of my faster mons, but I don't think I need the speed that much right now. Hopefully, it's because Skarmory is still kind of useless, but maybe not for the Metagross, maybe? These rocks, though. Oh, he has Hidden Power Ice? At this point, this thing is kind of useless. Let's be real here. Let's see if we can still Toxic this thing, honestly. Or should we go for Foul Play here? We could go for Toxic here, honestly. Hidden Power, probably Ice. What do I go for here? Dare I go for the Volt Switch, predicting that damn... If I Volt Switch, what do I go into then? That's the good question. Because I am faster, clearly. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually go for the... I'm gonna go for the Toxic. Put this thing on a timer. Okay, he's gonna switch it out because he doesn't want to let that thing go down. But he's very limited in what he can do anyway, so... I'm trying to find out what I should do. Should I sack this thing? Like, I could save this for fodder and have Skarmory take a Scald. I think I'll do that. Yeah, we'll because Skarmory's kind of useless. And if he goes for Ice Punch predicting something else, then so be it. What I want to do right now is keep this thing healthy. Oh no, he's just going to let himself go down so that he can, I guess, take me out. Yeah, okay, he's going to take himself out with the Toxic. I think the only way he wins this now is if that Metagross has like some kind of setup that I'm not aware of. And if I choose to let this Skarmory go down, because I think Skarmory can still wall this thing as long as it's not like a Home Clawsing set. I could sack Electrode here since I feel like that Metagross probably has Bullet Punch anyways. And if he knows that I carry Foul Play on this, he'll probably just go for the Bullet Punch, not wanting to risk taking a hit. I'll try to sack Electrode here. Yeah, I'll try to sack Electrode here. I'll try to sack it here. If he has Roost, then that could be bad, actually. Okay, I actually lose this thing to Rocks anyway, so never mind. I sack this whatsoever. Okay, no Roost, it seems. Okay. This is gonna be risky. But we're gonna send in Lopunny. We're gonna go for Fake Out because I don't know what set this is. It's looking like an offensive set though, which tells me I should probably go for straight up the Return. I do believe I have enough speed to outspeed this thing as well with max investment. Unless I actually don't. Let me check real quick. Because if I actually don't have the speed to outspeed this thing, then I should probably just go for the Fake Out here. Flinch it. The problem would be here if I end up getting paralyzed by the potential static that this thing has. Which means I might actually lose, actually. Yeah, I might actually lose. Yeah, I might actually lose. Because the Gardevoir's still alive, and it has enough HP to still live after one more round of Stealth Rocks. Wait, I didn't check the speed for Lopunny real quick. Hold on. Summary. 162. No, I don't have enough speed to outspeed this thing. Okay, so I have to actually go for the Mega Evolution, and then I have to fake out. And I have to hope I don't get paralyzed. If I get paralyzed, then literally I'm just not lucky in this battle. And I think the RNG was catching up to me throughout the regular season, so this probably would have been the point where it actually started to get to me, to the point where it just ends up costing me the battle. There's the fake out, and look how pitiful that damage is, honestly. Okay, well, here goes nothing. We're gonna go for the final return here. Let's just hope this doesn't end up paralyzing me, though. Whew, thankfully it does not. However, he does have that Metagross still in the back of his team. And he has Tangrowth, honestly. And unfortunately, I don't have anything that can just straight up take this thing out either. However, I do have something though. Zygarde at this point is kinda useless. Kinda. Like, it can still be useful for the Metagross, but that's about it, because everything else it can't, and I don't have a Toxic user for this Tangrowth now. What I don't want to do here is end up going for... Because what if this thing has Drain Punch? It can have literally anything. It can have Giga Drain, and it can do a lot of damage. Although I think I should be faster than... Tangrowth with my Skarmory, so I could get a Roost off before he switches into Mega Gardevoir. Amoonguss will no longer be useful until... who am I kidding? Let's just go into Amoonguss, jeez him. He could predict this is very obvious, but... It's because I don't want to lose Lopunny here to some shenanigan here. What if he goes for Sleep Powder on this? Okay, no, he just goes for Giga Drain. Now, my question is, do I want to stay in and go for the Sleep Powder here? Okay, now here, I'm going to go into Skarmory in case he goes into Metagross here. But jeez, even Giga Drain did a lot of damage with that. Rocks, Burn, plus the little damage that I take from, what's it called? It's all bad. It's all really, really bad. I think he's thinking about possibly staying in and going for the Hidden Power here if he has it. Yeah, I need to switch out just to keep the Regenerator. Man, these rocks. He does have the Hidden Power Fire, though. How much does it do, though? It doesn't do anything, honestly. So we could just keep... We could Roost once. Let's see what he does. I don't think Earthquake KOs from this thing either, honestly. Especially if it's a bulky set we're talking about here. I want to keep this healthy in case he switches into Metagross, because the Metagross... I can still phase it around and have it take some Rocky Helmet damage, because I think most of Metagross's hits are usually physical moves anyway. So if he tries to attack me with Thunder Punch or something, he'll take Rocky Helmet damage, which will help me in being able to take it out with Zygarde. I believe Zygarde can also take one Ice Punch from Metagross, as long as it doesn't, you know, do anything funny. Although getting rid of this Tangrowth is really, really important too, honestly, because with this Tangrowth around, I'm not going to be able to do anything. Okay, this thing came in and took another round of Stealth Rocks, which is good. Unfortunately, like I said, it wasn't going to take it out. But at least now we have it in range for just, you know... not having to, you know, do anything else. Okay, now the question is, oh boy. This is where it really gets kind of crazy. He could go for the hidden power right here, and this could take me out from right here from where it is, depending on the nature of this thing. And if I lose this, it's going to come down to Tangrowth versus Metagross, and Metagross kind of has a little bit of an upper hand. Okay, we're going to try to just Drill Peck it nonetheless. We're going to try to Drill Peck it. Let's hope it doesn't take us out. We do have some good special defense investment on this. It takes us out, damn it. Well, it was a crit, so I don't know. This game has not been nice to us though, but whatever. We're gonna try to send in. We could just go for the Drain Punch here, honestly. We really don't lose anything going for Drain Punch here. Yeah, so we're gonna go for the. Only problem now is the Tangrowth. Like, now I don't have anything for that damn Tangrowth. Let me just make sure Lopunny has the speed to outspeed a Mega Gardevoir summary. I do. Yeah, I had enough in speed to outspeed up to Swallow. This Drain Punch cannot live this Drain Punch. For anything in the world, can it not live it? Okay, good. So Gardevoir's gone. But jeez, on this battle was so not in our favor. Okay, I don't think I need a Lopunny for Tangrowth, honestly. I just need Tangrowth out of the way. Yeah, I kind of just need Tangrowth out of the way. But god, it's not going to be easy. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Because this Metagross never took any damage. I'm debating as to whether or not I should just hard switch in Zygarde here, even if he goes for Ice Punch. Because I don't feel like I should lose Lopunny just yet, especially if that Tangrowth is in the way. I really don't feel like we should. Especially when we know that this thing is just going to be doing fancy things. Once this Metagross is out, we don't need Zygarde anymore, though. Like, his fastest mons are pretty much gone now. Zygarde could destroy the rest of his team if that Tangrowth is out, but really, it's just Metagross and Tangrowth. It's a matter of outplaying this combination of Metagross and Tangrowth. And it's also going to depend on what set this guy has. We're going to try to go into Tangrowth or Zygarde here. Hopefully he doesn't predict and go for Ice Punch, because then that'll put us in a really, really bad spot. If he goes for Ice Punch here, good play, because I could have just gotten... Okay, he's going to go for Meteor Mash, and he misses. Okay, that is fine. But what we need to do now is actually... Damn. What can we do here? We could Dragon Dance and spam Earthquake. But what will that do us? That will really do us nothing. We could... Okay, let's see. If we Dragon Dance, we'll have +1, but I don't think it'll be enough. And I think that freaking... He had Hidden Power Fire on his... What's it called? I don't remember if his Tangrowth had Hidden Power Ice, or was it Hidden Power Fire? I don't remember. Shit. Because I want to go for Earthquake here, but he'll switch in the Tangrowth. I'll just go for Earthquake. It's a safe move. Okay, he stayed in. Good. Get the nice damage. Whew. Got rid of the Metagross. Okay, good. Got rid of the Metagross, which is fine. Now, what I want to find out is, did this thing ever have, we're going to Dragon Dance, obviously, because that's all we can do. I don't want to switch in Mega Lopunny and this thing having, like, Sleep Powder. Because Mega Lopunny can come in and do damage if it really, really comes down to it. Knock off, okay. Now I'm not gonna do any damage. Okay, we're gonna Stone Edge right here. We're gonna Stone Edge right here. Okay. Then, and if he KOs my Zygarde, we just send in Among Us and we just win. So, probably, because remember that my Tangrowth or my Among Us has to take a lot of damage before anything. And we don't even know if this thing is an AV or not. I miss, of course. He's gonna get a lot of his HP back, but that's no big deal. This is why I didn't want to switch in either, because I don't want Lopunny to take a lot of damage for no reason. I'm already at +1, so I just need to hit one of these Stone Edges, honestly, and not freaking miss all the time, because that is kind of annoying, honestly. Lately, this battle has just been so filled with RNG, and it's been mostly against me. I think this guy hardly has missed any move, or had anything like, you know, like I don't think I critted anything of his. Me, on the other hand, I had to take so many damn hits. I don't know if him staying in with that Metagross was the play though. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. He's probably slowing down so that I can possibly miss this. Yeah, okay, he kills me. Crit. You see, again, imagine if I switched in Lopunny, bro. Imagine if I switched in Lopunny. I would have freaking lost it right there. Okay, now we're gonna send in Among Us and just spam Sludge Bomb. And hopefully it takes it out. And if it doesn't, then now we know it's AV. But damn, these rocks. These rocks are so annoying. Okay, we're just gonna go for the Sludge Bomb now. I think now it's time for him to just slow down. Okay, he does have Hidden Power Ice for this thing though. After burn, that definitely takes me out, so damn. This does a good amount of damage though. So after this this next Hidden Power Ice, we just simply send in Lopunny. This thing can't switch out, so no regen for him. This will take us out because this damn thing is a monster at power despite it being super damn bulky. But jeez, okay, now we send in Lopunny. This ended up going down to a 1-0. Probably could have been 3-0 or 2-0 even if all that RNG didn't happen. Because I was outplaying him in some areas, honestly. I don't know if him staying in with that Metagross was like a mix-up or something. Or was that just him like choking or something, but I don't know. Either way, we're going for return. Not even going to bother Drain Punching because he'll probably just, I don't know. He'll probably end up like doing, he'll probably live and then hit me with something really hard and maybe massive crit me or something. Was that a Rocky Helmet I just saw? See? And then crit me with Giga Drain? That would have been the whole game. If it lived. So yeah. Because I wouldn't get a lot of HP back. But anyway. Yeah. So save the video. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I even able to save this? I don't think I am. Oh yes, I was. Whew. Okay. Because I didn't check if I actually had any space left. The battle video records are now full. Oh shit. Yo, that's actually kind of crazy. Please note that you can't save any more battle videos. Okay, that's fine because honestly we're not even going to have any more battles in the PMU anyways. This was the last battle. And I'm actually glad I won. I thought we were going to lose, and I thought we were going to lose strictly because of the RNG again. Because jeez, you saw how all that shit was not going our way. Like, everything was just going against us. But we were still able to... Although I'll admit that I think the battle would have been a lot more difficult if he actually switched out the Metagross though, because the Metagross, him staying in with that Metagross was probably what like gave me a bigger chance to win, because he could have just played around with the Tangrowth, honestly. I didn't have Toxic on my remaining mons, honestly. He probably thought I had Toxic on the Zygarde, because I know that Toxic on Zygarde is actually really common, but I didn't, unfortunately. I actually had Grass Knot on the Zygarde for the Seismitoad in case he actually had to use that, but I never actually ended up having to bring Zygarde against Seismitoad, so it was probably a waste, and I should have probably had Toxic on that Zygarde. If I had Toxic on the Zygarde, I would have been a lot more confident in beating him, even if he switched out the Metagross there. But because he didn't, I was able to... I felt a lot more comfortable beating him then. But yeah, let's get out of here, because geez, for some reason I can't get out of here. Okay, there we go. So yeah, no, we're finished. So yeah, that's gonna be our battle for the PMU. It's actually, like I said, it's a postseason battle. The reason we actually did this was because there was gonna be no other battles to do after this. We ended up or I didn't do anything. The league itself ended up dying, so as a result, there was really nothing much to do after week 4. Like I said before, I did try to get in contact with my week 5 opponent to see if we can at least get one more battle in, but he never listened to me. So, and I think he was clearly ignoring me too, honestly, because he was online still plugging his shit on the promotional channel. So I mean, he clearly wasn't, he didn't really give a shit about the league anymore, obviously, and neither did a bunch of other people, since a lot of people were inactive. So it only made sense that he ended up just, you know, or it just made sense that everybody or that the league would just die, honestly. And like I said, Blindman, the guy that I just battled, he was the one that actually came up to me asking me if I wanted to do another battle, because he saw that I was actually still uploading the battles for PMU, even though he announced, because fun fact, or maybe not fun fact, maybe a dishonorable fact or something, but remember when I uploaded the draft analysis? Just, I think it was a day or even a few hours after I uploaded that that draft analysis was when the commissioner announced that the league would just, you know, has come to an end because everybody was being inactive. Nobody was talking to each other. There were some people who were trying to come in contact with their opponents, but they were just straight up ignoring them. So yeah, this league was unfortunately a travesty. And the thing that sucks is that I predicted it, and again, I turn out to be right when I don't want to be right, and that just sucks. But at least we were able to, you know, at least give the PMU, I guess, a proper send-off in giving you fellas an exhibitional battle of sorts here with Blindman here, because Blindman once again had the courtesy to approach me for this battle, because usually nobody approaches me for anything, honestly. It's because, fun fact, there's some people who don't like me in the community, in the draft league community. I don't know how many. I can only assume that there's a substantial amount, but yeah, a lot of people don't like me because apparently I'm too real for them or something, or something, yeah, something like that. But yeah, and nobody likes to approach me for anything, and if I ask them for anything, oh, you have no idea how I guess you can say unreceptive they can be. But yeah, but Blindman actually was pretty chill, and he actually offered me a battle for my channel so that I can actually showcase it. And yeah, this was it basically. Thankfully I won it, because honestly, even if I lost it, I probably would have uploaded it anyways, just because, I mean, the only reason he even offered to battle me was so that I showcased this battle in the channel, honestly. That's why I did my best to still win, honestly, because, I mean, it would be nice to do our last ORAS battle with a win and just go out on a positive note, you know. And plus, he doesn't even upload these anyway, so it would be nice if I can still upload a battle of mine and I can still win it. So, and thankfully I did. No RNG was able to overwhelm me here, at least. So yeah, with all that said, thank you all for watching this battle. GG to Blindman once again, and thank you for the battle, because honestly I kind of was like wanting to do another battle. But with all that said, I'll catch you guys for whatever other stuff I do at this point, because yeah, yeah, I mean, I think for now that's all I can really do. So yeah, for now, just take it easy and have yourselves a damn good one.